Well, we've made it again. Game 1 of the Western Conference Final. Hopefully, after taking down the Avalanche and the Jets, this is the year we're going to make it back to the Stanley Cup Final for the first time since the bubble. Well, it was a little bit difficult at the very start of it, but we cruised past LA after the 4 straight wins. We cruised past Vegas because they suck now, and we're now in the Western Conference Final for the 2nd straight year and 3rd time in 4 seasons. Let's go get to back-to-back Cup Finals. Look at that Draisaitl in shoots, scores! Leon Draisaitl! And after we kill off the penalty, Edmonton opens the scoring. We're up 1-0. Thank you, Draisaitl. He remains hot. Okay, come on. We need to be better than this. They're going to score 1 eventually, like it's McDavid and Draisaitl, but we need to play better after. So let's not let this game get out of hand. Which, look at that. Breakaway shot. Score! Seguin! Seguin scored 2 times in Game 1 of the Western Conference Final last year, and he scores again. Tie game, 1-1. We're back in this game. Where was our defense on that play? You know what? It's fine. It's a 1-1 game. Nothing to worry about. We'll still be able to take this game. Well, it was an interesting first period. Missed a power play opportunity. Seguin scored, and it's a 1-1 game. So you know what? I'll take a 1-1 game in the Western Conference Final. Well, we had a lead. We blew it, but it's still a 1-1 game. McDavid, Draisaitl, they could easily take this game over. Let's just get a couple of goals in that second period. Okay, we finally got a power play opportunity. Pass, Nugent Hopkins, shoot, scores! Nugent Hopkins, another point! Edmonton is up 2-1, and we finally got a power play goal on the road. And we haven't had one all playoffs long. It's about gosh dang time. First power play road goal of the playoffs, and we're up 2-1. This was something we could not allow. Like, this team is so bad for having power play goals on the road. How do we give up a power play goal to Edmonton on home ice? Would you look at that? Bouchard has it, walks it in, shoots, scores! Bouchard! A minute and 40 seconds after Nugent Hopkins. It's 3-1. And Edmonton's up 2 goals. We're picking up right where we left off in that Vegas series. And my goodness, are we looking lethal right now. Andre, you need to make a save, buddy. That's all you need to do. A defense. How are we playing so poorly out there? We did such a good job shutting down the Jets offense. Can we please do the same against Edmonton? Well, we took a penalty at the end of the period, but that should not mean much. We're up 3-1 and 20 minutes away from doing the exact same thing we did last year and taking the 1-0 series lead in Dallas in the Western Conference Final. We banged down the hatches. We shut the thing down. We're going to go on to our 1-0 series lead. Well, that wasn't overly great. Second, gave up 2 goals. We do have a power play going into the 3rd period. That's something, but we're going to need a miracle to overcome the Edmonton Oilers the way that this Stars team is playing right now. But look at that point shot. Score! Heiskanen! Right past Skinner. Skinner got a piece of it, but not enough. We're back in this game. PPG, it's 3-2 Edmonton. Well, we took a penalty. It's not anything bad. They got a power play goal. Oh, right. And what the heck? We're taking another penalty? We got another power play. Thank you, Corey Perry. Got Heiskanen to Granlund shot. Score! Granlund! That went in. Some of the rest didn't even see that. It went in. Granlund, 3-3. The power play is clicking. Why is this team so poor on special teams? We did not let in a power play goal once in the Western Conference Final last year. Now we've let in 2, and what do you mean there's another penalty? That's embellishment. Kane did not high stick Duchesne. High sticking, yes, it's just gonna be a 2-minute, but if we can continue to keep this thing going, maybe we can take the lead. Shot, oh, it's off the boards. Duchesne, shoot, score! Duchesne, who drew the penalty? It's 4-3 Dallas. 3 PPGs in the first 6 minutes of the 3rd. We're up 4-3. You gotta be kidding me. Skinner, what the heck were you doing there? Where's our defense? And how is our penalty kill so trash? Oh, another great save from Andre. Steele's got it. Steele, backhand shot, score! Seguin tips it! Seguin, another 2-goal performance in Game 1 of the Western Conference Final. We're up 5-3. Well, that's probably game. Skinner, where's the save? We needed a save. Look at that, Lindell. Right down the ice. 3 minutes left. It's 6-3 Stars. That's probably going to wrap this one up. How? We were the comeback team. How did they score 5 unanswered in the 3rd? And we did it. We win game 1, 6-3. 5 unanswered in the third period. The power play was special, Stars and special teams, and we take a 1-0 series lead into game 2. I don't think that third period couldn't have gone any better. We need to work a little bit better on the trailing part, but I like that game from the Dallas Stars. What's there to talk about? We had a lead. We were up 2-0. We only needed our penalty kill to get us a couple of stops, and we couldn't. That's the thing to work on for the next game. Our penalty kill needs to be a whole bunch better. And Stuart Skinner, if you're playing like that, as soon as Calvin Pickard's back, you're out. If you want to be in the starting position, you gotta be better than that. I remember that script. Yeah, that's what happened in the first two games against our series. Watch out, Dallas. They're gonna come back and bite you in the butt too. Where the heck was this Stuart Skinner when we were playing our series? Like, how did he have back-to-back shows against us? He gave up 6 against Dallas. Like, where was this Skinner when we were playing the Oilers? The Oilers blew another lead. Hopefully they don't make it to the Cup final. I'm really hoping. Didn't the Canucks do this to the Oilers last year when they were up 4-1 and we came back 1-5-4 in game 1 of the second round? Like, this is something Edmonton does. Yeah, we did that against Edmonton back in the 2021 playoffs when we were down 4-1 and 1-5-4 in overtime. And we did that in the 2017 playoffs, McDavid's first run, when we were down 3-0 with 5 minutes left and won 4-3 in double overtime. Like, this is just something the Oilers do. They're really good at blowing big leads. Would you look at that? Another Eastern Conference Final win. We're now 9-2 in the last 3 Eastern Conference Final appearances and a 5-2 victory over the Carolina Hurricanes. That was a really solid game 1. I really like the way that this team is heading right now. Why can we not win Eastern Conference Final games? That's now 13 losses in a row. This team needs to be better in Eastern Conference Final appearances. Like, how is this team so freaking bad? I'm telling you, we would be able to give the Panthers a run for their money had we gone to the Eastern Conference Final, but we weren't able to get to the Eastern Conference Final, and now we are having to wait on the sidelines. Like, I'm really hoping this team figures out what they need to do in the offseason to make it back to the playoffs next year. Are you telling me that if we had beaten Florida in Game 7, we could have had a game like this? Like, I feel like we could have easily gone past Carolina, so like, I'm still very upset with the fact that we lost Game 7. Well, it wasn't pretty, but it took 5 third period goals, including 3 on the power play, but we did it. 6-3 double up of the Edmonton Oilers, and now we have a 1-0 series lead. Let's hope we can make it 2.